Your grandparents and your parents are very excited to be with you today, to celebrate your first Holy Communion. Most of all, Jesus is very excited to have you receive him in your first Holy Communion today. You know, what we're doing here today goes back to the start of 2,000 years ago. It was in 2,000 years ago when Jesus lived that he gathered with his apostles, as we read in the gospel today of the Passover, when he instituted the Eucharist, he brought about First Holy Communion. And he gave the bishop, the apostles, he made them bishops and priests to be able to pass it on, so that 2,000 years later, we would be able to celebrate this sacrament, which means that at the time Jesus started this, he had you in mind. He was thinking of you 2,000 years ago when he gathered with his apostles at the Last Supper, because he knew what he was about to do and about what we were to celebrate. And after the apostles spread the word of Jesus after the resurrection, they in turn passed it on to others. And all the way down to your great-grandparents. And they passed it down to your grandparents. And they pass the faith on to your parents. And your parents are in turn passing the faith on to you today. And you will be part in the coming years of passing on the faith to others. So we are very excited about doing something that our Lord has been yearning for us to be able to do, to receive Jesus in Holy Communion. Because remember, when we come to Holy Communion, it's not what we're receiving, it's who we're receiving. We're receiving God himself. Amen. So that he might be a part of our lives, and he might nourish and strengthen us so that we will become saints. And so as I asked you before we started Mass today, to make sure that you open your hearts to Jesus and you ask him for the things that you need. When you receive communion, not just today, but every day, every time you come to Mass now, you'll be able to receive Holy Communion. I want you to do something special. I want you, whenever you receive Jesus, to tell him that you love him. When you receive Holy Communion, just say, Jesus, I love you. Thank you for letting me receive. And then talk to him about what you need. Whatever's going on in your life. Ask him to bless your parents, your family, your sisters. Ask him whatever you need. Because just like your parents love it when you tell them, Mom, Dad, I love you. It brings a smile to their face. So it is the same with Jesus. Whenever we tell him that we love him, it brings a smile to the face of God. Because that's all he wants, is for you to love him like he loves you. And that Holy Communion, that gives us the opportunity to be able to do that. And so, as we prepare for the rest of the Mass, as we prepare to get ready for going to Holy Communion, realize how much joy will bring